I recently had to get another surgery. Under full anesthesia, I dreamt of skydiving in the Philippines. Now, as you can imagine, that was an unreal experience, and that thought and feeling didn't go away when I woke up. Right, so I just woke up from my operation. I was dreaming about skydiving in the Philippines, and I decided, you know what, that felt so cool and amazing and beautiful. I want to make it a reality. So for this episode of Let's Live, I'm going to be getting my skydiving license. By the end of 2025, I'll be skydiving in the Philippines, and maybe, just maybe, I can combine that with my promise to you guys to eat balut when I reach 100,000 subscribers. Of course, I had all these ideas when I was still under medication from the surgery. However, there was one thing that just didn't leave my mind. Skydiving. After a bit of research, I found out that the path that I have to take in order to jump out of a plane is the AFF course. Now, what the AFF course is a basically 7-level stage process where you have to kind of prove that you're able to do certain skills in order to then be allowed to jump alone.
Okay. Danke. Schönen Tag. Alright, ground school is booked. Next weekend. She was super spontaneous. I don't know how to feel about it because it means that next week I will be doing my ground school and then I'm actually already jumping out of a plane.
I've healed up somewhat. I'm still a little bit stuffed in the nose, but good enough to start the first part of this process, which is the ground school, where I won't be flying yet, but I will be doing the theoretical part, the on the ground, as the name suggests, part of the skydiving course. And then that should prepare me for levels 1 through 7, but we're going to see. For now, I'm going to go to sleep because I have to wake up tomorrow at 5 in order to drive to the skydiving school. Good night. Okay, so I am 1 minute away from the skydiving center, which means welcome to day 1 of ground school. Exciting stuff. Ooh, there's like airplanes everywhere. That's so cool. I'm excited. And I'm literally going to be learning how to jump out of one of those planes. Isn't that like insane? I don't know. I think it's insane. Time to get started with studying and learning all the safety stuff so that I don't die when I actually jump out of the plane. It is now basically lunchtime. We did the majority of the theoretical part of the ground school, how to act in scenarios when the parachute doesn't open the way that we want it to, and to kind of just get the whole safety gist before getting into the practical part, which comes now, which I'm sorry I'm not filming, but I just really want to focus on the safety part, which hopefully makes sense. All right, this is my sleeping arrangement for the night. It's gonna be a pretty rough night, a pretty short night as well, because we are waking up at 4 a.m. to go fly to the Zugspitze, which is the highest mountain in Germany. And then they will jump out of the plane. I'm not allowed yet because I don't have the doctor's approval yet. So good night, everybody. Time for bed. Alright, not quite a first jump, but a definite first skydiving experience. Like getting the vibe of everyone. They're so fucking cool. But dude, oh, what an amazing morning. You see the door open and you see the Zugspitze. Oh, it's so cool. I can't even describe it in words. Unreal experience. I don't know how to, yeah, lost for words. Okay, I just finished my ground school, which means I am done with the theoretical part of skydiving license. This morning I saw them all jumping out of a plane, like firsthand. I was there and I was like, oof, that's gonna be me next week, maybe in 2 weeks' time. And then we landed and I got super lucky and I actually managed to get my doctor's clearance for skydiving ahead of schedule. Damn, I'm gonna be jumping out of a plane not like next week, in 2 weeks. I'm going to be jumping out of a plane tomorrow. It feels like just yesterday that I was in the hospital having dreamed that I want to go skydiving, and now I'm here. Insane. I just woke up and today is the day of my first ever jump. Oh my god. Super exciting, super nerve-wracking, but I can't wait to go in the air and try it all out. I'm gonna get ready and then see what the crew is doing. Ladies and gentlemen, I have my skydiving license. I am a free solo skydiver. I can jump out of an airplane by myself and land safely. I am so exhausted. I'm glad you guys came along with me on this journey. Now, while I might have my student skydiving license, this is obviously just the beginning of the journey, because in order to jump out of an airplane in the Philippines, I still need my full skydiving license, which is going to take 25 jumps, 2 exam jumps, plus a theoretical test at the end of it all. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching episode 4 of Let's Live. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is just the beginning and we're a long way away from jumping in the Philippines.